Welcome to New Possibilities. I speak truth to power without fear. This should be my final video for the evening. All right, so I saw this story about Bill Clinton today, and I'm not surprised. Not surprised at all. Not surprised one bit. This is what I expect from these people. Bill Clinton was out giving some stump speech for Hillary Clinton, and he said this. He said, if you believe we can rise together, if you believe we finally come to a point where we can put the awful legacy of the last 8 years behind us, and the 7 years before that, where we were practicing trickle down economics, then you should vote for her. And he's talking about Hillary Clinton. You should vote for Hillary. Again, if you believe we finally come to the point where we can put the awful legacy of the last 8 years behind us. That's what Clinton said. Who was in office during the last 8 years? Barack Obama. The same man that Hillary Rodham Clinton wanted to be so close to, wanted to cozy up with, wanted to pretend like she was so in love with this president in order to win over these gullible Negroes. To win over these gullible Negroes. And it worked. And now that she's gotten your vote, she's on to the next one. On to the next one. And those Clintons have proven themselves once again that they don't give a half a shit about black people. I mean, I don't know how many clues these people need to finally realize that the Clintons don't care nothing about black people. We are at their bottom of their totem pole, at the bottom of their list. We are the last thing on their mind. They just use the black community for votes. They come in to these black churches and participate in these Negro spectacles. And you people are deceived. Deceived just like gullible children. This woman complained about how Bernie Sanders was dismissive of Obama. She got these Negro puppets out here parroting that nonsense down south. And you believed it. You believed it. You fell for it. She bamboozled you. She tricked you. She tricked all those gullible, ignorant, uninformed, responsible colored folks down there in the South. Had you thinking that she was all in love with Obama, that she was some great defender of Obama, when no one has been more dismissive of Obama than her. I posted a video showing how this woman has dismissed Obama time and time again. Showing how her husband, Bill Clinton, dismissed Obama time and time again. It's like these people have developed amnesia or something. It's like these people have lost their mind and they have forgotten what happened in 2008 when she was running against Obama. When she is one of the people who put out this whole birtherism fear, put out this idea that Obama was some kind of secret Muslim, that he was somehow foreign, that he was somehow un-American. She was the one in her campaign were the ones who released that photo of Obama in African garb, in Muslim attire, in order to stoke the fears of white people, to stoke the fears of bigots. That was your Clinton that was out there doing that. And you people have forgotten. You people have forgotten and you've forgiven and you've moved on. You don't care nothing about this woman and her husband playing a race card in '08. You don't care nothing about her husband dismissing Obama by saying, well, Jesse Jackson won South Carolina. He ran a good campaign. And Obama's running a good campaign too. Dismissive. Dismissing him as some kind of Jesse Jackson type of figure that's not going to get anywhere in politics. That's the attitude of Clinton back then. This woman, Hillary Clinton, had the audacity to talk about Bernie Sanders being dismissive of Obama when this woman talked about how all these other people had experience. She talked about how she would bring great experience to the White House. She talked about how her opponent, a Republican, John McCain, would bring his experience to the White House. And then this woman said Obama would just bring a speech. That's his only claim to fame, some speech he gave. That woman was very dismissive of Obama. Her husband called the Obama campaign a fairy tale. This woman, in case you have forgotten, tried to play on this whole issue of Reverend Jeremiah Wright, talking about how Jeremiah Wright wouldn't be her minister. This woman played on the fears of white people when she tried to associate Obama with Farrakhan. They had this brother Obama jumping through all kinds of hoops to disavow any association with Farrakhan. These Clintons don't have any love for Obama or for black people. They will say and do anything to get your vote. And many of you people haven't done your research. You haven't analyzed the issues. You have surrendered to pragmatism. You have surrendered to this idea that Hillary is somehow more electable than Bernie Sanders. You have surrendered to the politics of the status quo. You have surrendered to the politics of narrow vision, of hopelessness, by supporting this woman that doesn't give a damn about you. Her husband doesn't give a damn about Obama. And now he expects you to believe that he was talking about Republican obstruction. That's not what he was talking about. This man is one of the most articulate speakers. If that's what he meant, he would have said it. These are the same Clintons that talked about how Obama wasn't winning support among white people, hard-working white people. Again, playing into this racial animosity, blowing all kinds of racial dog whistles. But you people have forgotten about that. You people don't care nothing about that. You have a simple attitude when it comes to politics. An attitude based on name recognition, based on the fact that her husband played some saxophone on the Arsenio Hall show, because the man smokes weed and runs around with women and was born to a single mother. Some of you identify with him. Some people have even gone as far as to say that this man is the first black president. Playing into all these negative stereotypes about black people. These people disgrace the White House. This man, I mean, have you forgotten this man was impeached? I'll tell you, man. Now that they've secured the vote in the South, the black vote in the South, they just throw this brother Obama under the bus so that they can disassociate from Obama, even though Clinton was a member of the Obama administration. Well, those are just my thoughts on that. I'm just really frustrated, you know, on many levels. I'm frustrated with these gullible black people who were blindly supporting these Clintons, even though the Clintons have had policies that are detrimental to black people. And I won't go over those policies again. If you see my other videos, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But they're just supporting this woman based on blind faith, based on nothing that is real in terms of actual policies or track record that has benefited black people as a group. I'm not talking about black individual politicians. I'm talking about our community. But none of that matters. And then I'm even more disgusted by these uh, black personalities on YouTube. I mean, these people who have thousands of subscribers. They have the ability to make a statement. They have the ability to mobilize people for a useful purpose. Instead of doing so, these people are actually discouraging people from voting. And I touched on that in a couple of videos about Tariq Nasheed's Don't Vote campaign. And probably tomorrow I will do another video about some other YouTube personalities that are promoting this nonsense, promoting this ideology that it amounts to nothing but self-defeat, as Yvette Carnell pointed out in one of her recent interviews. So look out for that video. I'll probably post that tomorrow. And I may do a live hangout, either this week or this weekend or something. It depends on my mood. But please rate, comment, and subscribe. Peace.